I cap plus lambda j cap plus 4k cap, and C vector is 2I cap plus 4j cap plus lambda square minus 1k cap. These three are coplanar vectors. Then we have to find the non-zero vector A cross C. This is the first question for today. No problem, Yash. Kritika, check it once again. Just apply all the conditions. Yes, now it is perfect. Okay, so what is given in the question? A vector is given, find I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap. nothing unknown. B vector is given I cap plus lambda j cap plus 4k cap. Okay, so lambda is here. And C vector is 2I cap plus 4j cap. Again, lambda square minus 1k cap. So lambda is here. But what is given? That these three vectors are coplanar vectors. And we have to find the non-zero vector A cross C. So there is a reason why it is mentioned that A cross C is a non-zero vector. Okay, so the correct option here is option C. Let's see why. So A vector is given as I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap. B vector is I cap plus lambda j cap plus 4k cap, and C vector is 2I cap plus 4j cap plus lambda square minus 1k cap. Now, what is the key given in the question? That these three are coplanar vectors. If the vectors are coplanar, then their scalar triple product is 0. And how do we find the scalar triple product for three vectors? We simply find the determinant of the coefficients of I cap, j cap, and k cap. This is given as 0. So here it will be 1, 2, 4. This will be 1 lambda 4. And this will be 2, 4 lambda square minus 1. So now I'll solve this determinant. Lambda into lambda squared minus 1 plus 16 plus 16 minus 8 lambda minus 2 lambda square minus 1 minus 16 equal to 0. So this 16 got cancelled, and we'll finally get the equation lambda cube minus 2 lambda square minus 9 lambda plus 18 equal to 0. Now, if I try hit and trial, I'll get the root. One root as 2 and the other two roots will be 3 and minus 3. So now, can lambda have all these three values? No, because one more condition is given, that we have to find the non-zero vector A cross C. So it is not 0. If it is not 0, then it is non-collinear. So A vector should not be equal to KC vector. Now, if I put 3 here in C, what I get is 2I plus 4j plus 9 minus 1, 8k. So A vector is I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap. And C vector, if I put lambda equal to 3 or minus 3, because it is square, so it doesn't matter. So C will become 2I cap plus 4j cap plus 3 square minus 1 is 8k cap. So you can see here that when lambda equal to 3 or minus 3, A is clearly, C is clearly here 2 times of A vector, but it is given that A cross C should not be equal to 0. So these two values are rejected, and the only value we take here is lambda equal to 2. Now what we had to find was A cross C. So for lambda equal to 2, C vector is 2I cap plus 4j cap plus 4 minus 1, 3k cap. Now I just want to simply find out the cross product of A and C, which will be A was I cap plus 2j cap plus 4k cap, and C was 2I cap plus 4j cap plus 3k cap. So what will be A cross C? A cross C will be I, J, K, 1, 2, 4 and 2, 4, 3. So this is I cap 6 minus 16 minus J cap 3 minus 8 plus K cap 4 minus 4, which is 0. So this comes out to be minus 10 I cap plus 5 J cap. So the correct option is option C. So the hint here was that the vectors are coplanar. You must know that for coplanar vectors, scalar triple product is 0. And the second thing was given that non-zero vector A cross C. So A cross C cannot be equal to 0. So the correct option is option C. So I hope everybody understood this solution. Should we move on to the next question? Okay. So the next question is here. Let root 3 I cap plus j cap, comma I plus root 3
Updates
j
have been
cap
applied.
and beta I cap plus 1 minus beta j cap respectively be the position vectors of the points A, B and C with respect to the origin O. Okay. If the distance of C from the bisector of the acute angle between OA and OB is 3 by root 2, then we have to find the sum of all possible values of beta. You have 1 more minute, then we'll discuss the solution. Should we discuss the solution? Okay. So see here, three vectors are given. Those are position vectors of the points A, B, and C. That means 3 points are given. Position vectors are given with respect to the origin. Fine. If the distance of C from the bisector of the acute angle between OA and OB is 3 by root 2, then we have to find the sum of all possible values of beta. But some will come after we find beta. Okay, we'll find beta afterwards, but first let's try to plot these 2 points on the graph. Why I'm trying to plot? Because these root 3 and root 3 in this vectors are compelling me to do that. Okay, so A is given as root 3 I cap plus j cap. B vector is what? OA, OB vector is I cap plus root 3 j cap, and one more vector is given, OC vector, which is beta I cap plus 1 minus beta j cap. Fine. Now if I try to plot these on this plane, xy plane, what is the slope of this? This is basically root 3 comma 1, if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is root 3 comma 1. This is A point. What is B point? B point is something 1 comma root 3. Now if I try to find the angle of inclination, then what it is? 1 tan theta is 1 by root 3, so this is 30 degree, and now this is root 3, so this is 60 degree. Okay, so all these things I got. Now what else is given? It is given that their angle bisector. Now what is this angle between A and B? This angle is 30 degree, 60 minus 30. Now their angle bisector will bisect it into 15 and 15. So this is 15 degree, this is 15 degree. So this is the angle bisector. So angle bisector has angle of inclination 30 plus 15 degree, which is 45 degree, and you know which line has angle of inclination 45 degree and which passes through the origin. So it is again point slope form. So y minus 0 equal to tan 45 degrees 1, x minus 0. Although I know that y equal to x is that line. So y equal to x is this equation of the angle bisector. Fine. So this we got. Now what is given? That the distance of this point from this line is 3 by root 2. So I know how to find the distance of the point from the line. So I can simply write y minus x upon root 2 equal to 3 by root 2, where I'll put the values of y and x from this C. So C point is beta comma 1 minus beta. So now this is simple. 1 minus beta upon root 2 equal to 3 by root 2. So this is mod of 1 minus 2 beta equal to 3. So this is 1 minus 2 beta equal to plus minus 3. If I consider plus sign first, then 2 beta equal to minus 2, beta equal to minus 1. And if I consider the negative sign, 1 minus 2 beta equal to minus 3, 2 beta is 4, beta is 2. Now, it was asked that we have to find the sum of all possible values of beta. So, the possible values of beta are 2 and minus 1. So, if I take the sum, that is 2 minus 1 equal to 1. So the correct option here was this one, option D. So I hope everybody understood this solution. Is it clear to everybody? Okay. So if it is clear, then let's move on to the next question, which is this. The sum of the distinct real values of mu for which the vectors mu I cap plus j cap plus k cap, I cap plus mu j cap plus k cap, I cap plus j cap plus mu k cap are coplanar. We discussed this kind of question previously. All these questions we are discussing have appeared in JEE examination. This is a very relevant topic. The hint here is the word coplanar. Yes, Kritika, it is correct. What about others? Should we discuss the solution? Oh, Nishchay, just check it once again. There is some minor error. Okay, let's discuss the solution then. The correct answer was option A. So I told you in previous questions also we discussed that as soon as I come across this word coplanar vectors, what comes into my mind is that scalar triple product should be equal to 0. Okay, the question was to find mu and all, but first let's do that and see. Let's just do scalar triple product equal to 0 and see what happens. So one vector was mu I cap plus j cap plus k cap. Another vector was I cap plus mu j cap plus k cap. And the third vector was given as I cap plus j cap plus mu k cap. So as these are coplanar, so their scalar triple product is 0. So now let's take what is scalar triple product? Simply the determinant of the 3. So it is mu 1 1 1 mu 1 and 1 1 mu, and this is equal to 0. So this is mu cube minus 3 mu plus 2 equal to 0. Now again by hit and try I'll get one root as 1. So I'll factorize this as mu minus 1 mu plus 2 equal to 0. So you can see that we are getting two values of mu. One is from here mu equal to 1 and another is from here mu equal to minus 2. Now what was asked again? They never simply ask the values of mu or beta. They always twist it by asking the sum of the possible mu's. So the sum was minus 2 plus 1, which was minus 1. So I hope this solution is clear to everybody. The correct option was option A, minus 1. Is this clear to all? Okay, that's great. So then let's move on to the next question. Okay, so it is, let A vector, B vector and C vector be 3-unit vectors, out of which vectors B and C are non-parallel. If alpha and beta are the angles which vector A makes with vectors B and C respectively, and A cross B cross C equal to half B vector, then you have to find the modulus of alpha minus beta. You have 2 minutes to solve this question. This is also previous year JEE Mains question. Even if at the first sight you are not able to crack the key or hint about what to do, just read every sentence and write what it interprets. Yes, Kritika, it is correct. So should we discuss the solution now? Okay, let's discuss the solution for this question, how to solve this question. So what is given is that B and C are non-parallel. I'm sure this will be used in the question somewhere. I think this is a hint or something. If alpha and beta are the angles which vector A makes with vectors B and C respectively, okay, and this is given that A cross B cross C equal to half B vector. Okay, this is a major hint. I think we should start solving it with the help of this thing, this hint. So A cross B cross C is given as half B vector. And what else was given? Yes. Is anybody having some doubt?
परीक्षा नहीं होता आता ऑनलाइन हाँ एग्जाम नाही होत आहे संडे मार्क वगैरे नाही कळत कळतात आता भेटलं होतं काहीतरी 200
Okay, fine. So it is, this was given. And what was the second hint I spotted? That B and C are non-parallel. If B and C are non-parallel, that means clearly B vector is not equal to KC vector. Okay, we'll use it somewhere if needed. Now let's start with this. So what is this? Dot product of A dot C into B minus C times dot product of A dot B is equal to B vector by 2. Now B and C are clearly non-collinear. In last class we discussed that in such cases we just have to compare the coefficients of B vector and C vector as they are non-collinear. So if I compare the coefficients, then A dot C is equal to 1 by 2 and minus of A dot B is equal to 0 as there is nothing with C vector. So now what does this signify? This clearly signifies that vector A is perpendicular to vector B. And what is this? Let's solve it. Mod A mod C cos beta, as the angle between A and C was given as cos beta. So were they unit vectors? Yes, 3 unit vectors. 3 unit vectors. So mod A mod C is 1 into cos beta equal to 1 by 2. So clearly beta is pi by 3. And what is the angle between A and B? It is pi by 2. And the angle between A and B was alpha. I had to find alpha minus beta ka mod. So it is pi by 2 minus pi by 3, which is pi by 6. So the correct option here is option B, 30 degree. So I hope the solution is clear to all. Are there any doubts? Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, this is from 3D. An angle between the plane x plus y plus z equal to 5 And the line of intersection of the planes 3x plus 4y plus z minus 1 equal to 0 and 5x plus 8y plus 2z plus 14 equal to 0. We discussed in the last class that what does the coefficient of xyz signifies in the equation of the plane. That is the hint for this question. You just have to visualize. Should we discuss the solution? Yes, Nishchay, Yash, Kritika, Anish, should we discuss the solution? Okay, fine. So see, what is given, what is asked? The angle between this plane, okay. By this plane, I know the equation, the normal vector of this plane. We discussed it in the last class. and the angle between this plane and the line of intersection of these planes. Now by simply looking at these equations, what I know is just their normal vectors. So let's try to find the angle between them with the help of these normal vectors. So see, if two planes are given, this is plane 1, this is plane 2, we know its normal vector and we know its normal vector by the equation of plane, of course. And we have to find the line of intersection of these planes. So the key here is that the direction of line of intersection is across n1 cross n2, the cross product of the two vectors. So let's just find the direction of line of intersection first. So the equation of plane was 3x plus 4y plus z minus 1 equal to 0. And second plane was given as 5x plus 8y plus 2z plus 14 equal to 0. So if I consider this as plane 1 and this as plane 2, then n1 vector is 3i cap plus 4j cap plus k cap. I told you the normal vector is the coefficients of x, y, z with i cap, j cap and k cap. And what is n2 vector? N2 vector is 5i cap plus 8j cap plus 2k cap. So I know the direction of the line, that is n1 cross n2, which is again very easy to find, the cross product I, j, k, 3, 4, 1 and 5, 8, 2. So the direction of L vector is minus j cap plus 4k cap. Now, okay, I got this L vector. What I need to find is some plane is given, P. I know this L. So I need to find this angle theta. But if a plane is given, I know its normal vector, which is 90 degree from the plane. So what will be the angle between this line of intersection and this normal vector? As I know the normal vector of this plane also. This plane is given as x plus y plus z equal to 5. So this is simply normal vector for this plane will be I cap plus j cap plus k cap. That is easy to find. But what about this? The angle is theta. So this angle becomes 90 minus theta. And now I can find the dot product of this line L and this normal vector, and we'll get something, we'll get the angle. So L dot N is equal to modulus of L modulus of N into cos of theta. The angle between them is 90 minus theta. So this is mod L mod N sin theta. So I got one thing, कि जो भी कुछ angle आएगा, that will be in terms of sine inverse. So L dot N is, if I take L, L was minus j plus 4k cap and N vector was I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So L dot N is simply minus 1 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 in 0 into 1 is 0. So this is 3. And what is modulus of L? Modulus of L is root 17 and this is root 3. So now let's see, 3 equal to modulus of L into modulus of N into cos 90 minus theta was sin theta. So this becomes root 3. So from here, root 3 by root 17 is sin theta, and this implies that theta equal to sin inverse root 3 by 17, which I guess was option A. So the correct option here was option A. So I hope everybody is clear with this solution. Yes, are there any doubts? Okay, that's great. So you got it, that's great. Kritika, Yash, Anish? Okay. Okay, so this was all for today's lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.